Good afternoon. This is Tina Lorraine, your purpose-driven life coach. Guys, how you doing? I've been gone for a week. Did you even notice? I noticed because I missed you guys. I was, going through some stuff, man. I had to sit my happy little self down. I had a sinus infection, an ear infection, and vertigo. And I had it for a while and was still like getting up and pushing through and, going to the park and jogging until one day I was in Walmart shopping and I almost hit the floor. I was so dizzy. And I had to, go get treatment. But of course, when you have sinus infections and ear infections, they just take you out, man. And so I was just laying in the bed and I just was like, Jesus, just come and get me. I'm dying. I'm dying. And he said, Tina. I said, yeah. He said, you're not dying. I said, I'm not. He said, no. You just need to rest. You need to take care of yourself. You need to deal with some things. And so that's what I did all last week. I just kind of chilled. And this is actually the first day where I felt like a human being. So I'm glad to be back on. When you're off just for that little week, you have to build your courage back up. I'm like, now I got to get back on the live. Why am I having butterflies? And then I saw my sister coach, Terry. She got on a live about 20 minutes ago, and she said, be comfortable in your own skin. And I was like, girl, God was just using her, and I'm going to post her video on my newsfeed today, on my timeline, so you guys can see it, because it just blessed my soul. And God was already telling me that, so she was just confirming what God already said. He said to be comfortable in your own skin. So, I just wanted to jump on briefly because I am still healing. But I did have a question that I posed in the this morning's post. And it said, what if I told you that I have the secret cure to all your dating woes and to finding love? What if I told you I had it? Would you want to know? And I was like, I answered it for y'all. I said, yeah, you want to know because I want to know. And I know. But if I know, I want to share it. And no, I haven't found the magical pill to eternal youth. It's not in a pill. It's not in religion. Although if it was in a pill, that'd be kind of nice. Just pop a pill, be youthful down here forever. But no, I didn't find it. If you find it, let me know. But no, it's not in a pill. It's not in religion. It's not in a book. Well, it's kind of in a book, but that's not exactly where I'm going with this. And no, it's not because of the man-woman ratio that you can't find love or that you're having dating problems. It's not that. It's not because of the no good men syndrome. It's not because you're not pretty enough. It's not because you're too thin. It's not because your booty ain't big enough. It's not because you're not deserving of love. It's not because you have too many degrees. It's not because you're too intelligent. It's not because you maybe not that intelligent. I don't know. Depends upon how you think about yourself, but it's not any of those things. And so what is it, Tina? What is the cure? Well, it also isn't because you hit the wall. Have y'all heard that? They on YouTube, sometimes, I'm starting a YouTube channel and, sometimes I just look at certain people and, sometimes women, and I'm not just saying men don't have their issues, but it's like with women, don't they just love to, they have this term called hit the wall. And it's like each generation likes to put women in these boxes. And they want to mark all these boxes. And when the woman doesn't fit in the box, they want to body shame her and all these things. They just want to shame her for some reason. And it still happens now. And so Now the shaming is, when you get 35 and if you're not married, shame on you. If you don't have kids, shame on you. You hit the wall. That means you're not effective in the dating community. You're not going to be chosen by one of what they deem high value men. And I'm just like, I understand that it comes from ignorance and that, from hurt, because some of these people are just very hurt and ignorant and they've had bad experiences and they like to generalize a lot. So I understand where it comes from, but I'm just like, geez, can you lay off us for a minute, please? Can we just breathe, okay? Can we just be who we were meant to be? As Terry said, be comfortable in our own skin. Thank you very much. But anyway, I digress. No, the reason why you still looking for love or still having dating problems is not because you've hit the wall or you're too intelligent or not too intelligent. Too many degrees, not enough degrees. It has nothing to do with that. But first, you have to understand what love is so you know what it's not. So have you ever asked that question, what is love and what is it not? Can you look in the mirror and honestly say, I love you just the way you are. I love you just the way you are. There was a song called that, I love you just the way you are. And I'm just wondering if you can really look in the mirror and say that to yourself and really mean it. Can you say, I love you just the way you are, even with the past that you have? Maybe the past was good, maybe the past was bad, but can you say, I love you just the way you are? Even with the dark stuff that might be in your life, even with the goofy stuff, even with the whimsical stuff, even with the, somebody cut you off in traffic and you cussed them out. Even with that, can you look in the mirror and say, hey, chick, you doing good, I love you. Even with the hateful thoughts you might think towards someone who hasn't even done you wrong. You know how sometimes you could just not like somebody just off the bat and they haven't done like anything to you, but you just have these hateful feelings. And can you still look in the mirror and say, girl, I love you, I'm good with you? Even the date rape that you didn't tell anybody about because you were drunk at a fraternity party and you felt like somewhere down in the recesses of your heart that it was your fault. Can you still look in the mirror and say, girl, I love you? Even when you went to the abortion clinic and got rid of what you thought was a problem back then because the guy who said he loved you turned out he didn't love you so much and you wanted to go hide the secret of what happened between you all and you got rid of it. Can you still look in the mirror and say, girl, I love you just the way you are? Can you still look in the mirror and say it when that stranger drug you down an alley and violated you and degraded you in ways that you never thought possible, and you're still dealing with the hurt and the pain even while you're out here dating, while you're damaged? Can you still look in the mirror and say, girl, I love you just the way you are? Can you say, I love this chick and I accept the whole entire package, warts, strengths, and all? If you don't know what love is, you're not going to know what it's not. And my new program, Beauty for Ashes, I have been talking about it all through our Dating While Damaged series, and I've been telling you it's a one-on-one program, but I have made it also a group course. So starting next week, you'll be able to, if you don't want to do the one-on-one thing, say I'm better in a group, I got you covered. You'll be able to sign up starting next week, the Beauty for Ashes program, and some of the things we're going to be discussing. If I just read your mail and any of that I just said prior to what I'm talking about now, you need to be in this course. You need to sign up next week. And if you need to work one-on-one with me, you can sign up right now because my link is always in my videos and in my posts. And some of the modules we're going to be covering, or some of the things we're going to be discussing in class, is things titled like, what's love got to do with it? What love is and what love isn't. Who you truly are, that's dealing with your identity. You are not the rape. You are not the molestation. You are not the robbery. You're not the pain from abortion. You're not the ugly girl. You're not the fat girl. You're not the light-skinned girl. You're not the dark-skinned girl. You're not the creepy girl. You're not the nerdy girl, the too educated girl. All of those are adjectives. They're just labels that are placed on you from society, from family members, from incidents that have happened to you. But you really need to know who God made you to be, your real identity, the powerhouse that you are, that you already are, but you might not know exactly how powerful you are. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about, let's see, what's my other module? You're only as great as you think you are. The truth about confidence. We're going to talk about that. You're only as great as you think you are. And you already know what that's about if you know me. If you've been following me, you know what that's about. You know that's about your mind. And let's see, we're going to talk about singleness. To be or not to be. Or just to be content, right? We're going to be talking about purpose and destiny because after all, I am still your purpose-driven life coach. And we're going to talk about the feminine thing. The art of being feminine. And so, you know, we're going to be discussing these things and we're going to have fun because although there's some healing incorporated into the program, there's going to be time for laughing, for virtual hugs, for, you know, just dialoguing, for a minute of solemnness. It's all there. There's a time and place for everything, right? Even the Bible tells us that. So we're going to have fun too. We're going to laugh. We're going to help each other. We're going to encourage one another. We're going to have a blast. So I'm really coming on this week to really get you excited about signing up next week for the class. Again, it'll be Beauty for Ashes. And I also have something for you today. I have an ebook and it's called Dreamer. And I've included the link in my up top. Just click on it and it's yours for free. And I want you to read it. Read it with intent because it's going to bless you. It's something God dropped in my spirit over the summer and I'm just getting around now to posting it. And I want you to read it with intent and take it for what it is because it's really God just using me as a conduit to get to you. So look at it as God talking directly from heaven to you. And I pray that it blesses you. And don't forget, Beauty for Ashes class starts next week. Now, what is the cure to all your dating problems and to finding love? Sign up for class and find out. You didn't think you were going to get off that easy, did you? You know me. Download that book and see if you can find an answer in there. If you think you know what the answer is, then hit me up in the comments once you've read the book, okay? And also just get signed up for class next week. And if you can't wait for next week, if you just want the one-on-one experience, I can also do that right now. Just click the link above. The consultation is 30-minute free consultation. And we can get started working together. And maybe you want to start off one-on-one and maybe join in on the group. We can do that too. We'll see what you need, okay? So this is Tina Lorraine, your purpose-driven life coach. I'm signing off. And I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be talking about, could you be the most beautiful girl in the world? I know I can't sing, but we're going to be talking about that. Could you be the most beautiful? Well, it's just called the most beautiful girl in the world. So tune in tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be on in the daytime or just do my regular Facebook Live at night, but look for me either at 12 and definitely at 6:30. I believe that's my time on Wednesdays, 6:30. Okay? I look forward to seeing you and download your free gift because I love you guys and I want you to have a purpose-driven day. Okay? See you tomorrow. Bye.